Good evening and welcome to Porcupine Stand on YouTube. Well, the season is almost over. Nyame adoma ochina match no yebofiu ana season abawie e ama Asante Kotoko. Not the best of seasons for the Ghana Premier League giant Asante Kotoko. Now, yeah, the 20-man squad never flash him. I know at this point most of you man, share match yeah, but genuinely the interest is not there. The interest in hope for this particular match. I mean, publicity, everything is down. Now everybody's looking at the Eshiegu and Eshiegu. Basically, if you engage Kotoko fans, you get that in their conversation. The Eshiegu and Eshiegu. People feel that listen, the season is done. It wasn't the best of seasons. Let's just leave the season behind us and start preparation early. And we're going to do a lot of conversations around that. Well, last season, Asante Kotoko ended the season with 52 points. This season, you're 46, and if you are beating Bofo, you're 49 points, meaning you're dropping 3 more points as compared to last season. Well, last season, Kotoko, we need 13 matches. This season, 13 matches now. That means if won more matches this season than last season. Yeah. So what happened? If we win tomorrow, we move to 14 matches. You're winning 14 out of the 34 matches. Meaning 20 of the matches are Kotoko. Yeah, some more. We'll talk about all those things today on this particular episode. Now, quick comparison between last season and this season. Last season, Kotoko draw 13 matches. Elusu 8, we need 13. This season is the other way around. Kotoko Elusu 13 matches. Yes, and that is where the issue is. Losing 13 matches. Last season, the winner of the Ghana Premier League had 60 points. Samatex were 58. It means if they are winning tomorrow against Accra Lions, they will move to 61, which means they will win more points than a team your friend Midiema. So on the face of this, it appears that if you are picking above 60 points, well, last season the second was Adriana with 55. This season, Accra Lions with 51. You're better maybe second. Akosua with 53 points because that is as it looks. So it means that if you are playing in the Ghana Premier League now, we need 60 points or more, your chances of winning the league is high. Interesting. Quite interesting, pa. Well, we'll talk about all that today on this particular episode. A mixed feeling, not the best of feelings in your while shooting this particular video because when I look at Asante Kotoko, I'm not pleased. Losing 13 matches, well, quite pathetic. Very, very pathetic. Having now young core squad not so quick. We are now at the other news about Ochina Jalal Ibrahim appears to be the one that will start based on my report from training. Jalal Ibrahim to start for Kotoko. Yes, yeah, the mama Mamin Chama, Mamin you no quick. Mamin you in Brown Sana. May the line up no as it will look. There's no secrecy behind the hell. What went wrong for Kotoko this season? What went wrong for Kotoko this season? We'll do a proper postmortem of the season and understand things that went wrong for Kotoko within the season. But I believe we are not going to repeat the same mistake of lateness. Yes, when I say the same mistake of lateness, last season, anyone Konyama Kotoko had to do with the fact that everything Abian was late. If you followed Kotoko, you realize that Abian was late. After Nana Ponsan management in the season, the future of the club was quite static. The board, no more time, as soon even in the middle of the season, but Nana had to finish the season. So it was clear that Kotoko would move a new direction. Now, what was going to be the direction? And a direction, now, so eventually, the IMC was appointed. And trust me, at the time the IMC was appointed, in the football calendar and in the football business, Nenyoma is late for Asante Kotoko. That is a fact. in the football business, na nneɛma late for Asante Kotoko. Other clubs have started their preparation into steady ebra. Top 4 never down. Kotoko and me about top 4 because of late preparation. And Kotoko had to pull out of the top 4. So preseason started late. Signing of players started late. The arrival of the coach started late. And it affected the start as Asante Kotoko nyaya. So o check it season na Kotoko AJ and Nana Ponsa also coach Ogun Kotoko G League, which season we be the last 3 seasons. But now the last 2 seasons. The appointment of Ogun was early. Preseason started early. Signing of players started early. Transfer of players started early. The Ebeton, the Ebefa, the Ebejo Amokwan, the Obabe Shim, coach Obeba, the Ebe preseason, the Ebefa, everything was on point. Because the first season of Nana Ampons, I know was showing some lesson. So his second season went delayed. And Kotoko free Dubai by first game beating Dreams FC, coming to Kumasi to come and win against Bechim United. Now wakwa koshe Bebian Gold Stars. No about share Techima 11 Wonders. And after first 4 matches, not Kotoko achim. But taking lead nedada. But this particular season, check the first 4 matches at Kotoko boy. Now head your course over Kotoko. Kotoko first game. Oh, fear against Out of Lions draw. Bebian Gold Stars lose. No about Karela draw. And some Okosha Accra Lions. So 5 points in the first 4 matches. But under Okun previous season, the first 4 matches, now Kotoko 12 points. And Kotoko taking lead in the Ghana Premier League. Now, if you want to understand the issue of lateness, let me take you back to Zebo season. Time Ogum resign, it take Kotoko management time to appoint a coach. The Gazali mo and the Kotoko ye preseason will go. And Sana Zebo Ba, that was the day Ana Kotoko Elko preseason was Sudan. So the arrival of the head coach was late, and the issue of lateness it cost Kotoko because Kotoko ye preseason, the coach in an attempt to teach the players his strategy for the season was rather learning the basics around the team. And so coach did Timako preseason and one Oko the season, no, you understand the weakness of a team, is going to work on it to improve his team. No, Zebo call Sudan. No, you need to say Zebo call not ho. And another Gazal here, man, he was observing. So he was learning more about the Kotoko team rather than teaching them, or rather than the players learning from him. Because he needed to stay back, know more about the team before he hit the ground running. The issue of lateness, a striker last season. You check it last season. Kotoko and Sans starting year. Not because Zebo was bad, but the issue of lateness. In Tiafi, we are expecting that the issue of lateness will not strike again. The board, the management, the structure, transfer, recruitment must be quick. And in many ya, obi a club be a club in decided. I know on Monday they will start that process, but I'm just adding more to it. Say Kotoko cannot survive the issue of lateness again next season. As I said, you must down them. The administrative structure, the corporate structure, the communication structure, the brand structure, the market, every structure. I say clear. So we had here this season. Kotoko started and not project because we had that was the second pitch. So the club, after coming from Piposo, had to come and train at Paju. The issue of lateness in Libya. So even if it's the Adakweja project, team Nibeko break after this Sunday or China. Meaning say Monday Omaka create train about they don't have anything to train for. There's no tournament again. So it's possible and then they last training for the season. Nyame Atuma project in a cost Adakweja. Yan starting any menu ya. And in me, I started projecting. Say by the time our team in Bebano, the team will not move to Pajo where they can't have that. What is a Pajo and Kotoko? People don't know this, but I did not help the team that much. It was open. Anybody could watch Kotoko could scout Kotoko. So the training security of the club was open to the public. And yes, I feel the idea we all know that listen, everything is not well done. Season and I mean, where statistics now the two guys earlier on, this is pathetic. It's a club like Kotoko lose 13 matches. In the history of Kotoko lose this amount of matches in a single season. This number of matches in a single season. This many matches in a single season. It means that. And it's not the best. Until timing should not be a problem again for Asante Kotoko. It shouldn't be a problem again for Asante Kotoko. The issue of lateness should not strike again for Asante Kotoko. The issue of lateness and the man players we are Kotoko decided they stayed on Kotoko's payroll the entire season without playing again for Kotoko. Kotoko payroll so the entire season without playing a game for Kotoko. The issue of lateness. I mean, I'm not Kotoko Bofo. I'm in fact line up in the mount. The line up in the mount. There's nothing to be scared of in the mount. Dalad Ibrahim imposed Nicholas Osei Bones left back, Emmanuel Kote right back, Justice Blaine Yusuf Nuruddin 4 and 5. Eric Zeze is starting with Intimenu and Enoch Morrison, Peter Aminu Akwa Babaya Kalu Watara. Kalu second opportunity when you don't mess it up. The Kuta me say Kalu be starting. Report I'm free training just say Kalu will start the game. Kalu is starting. Kalu Ochina men man penny phone sense form. Any idea flow. So Kalu, Zeze, Peter Akwa, Babaya, Intimenu, Enoch Morrison, Emmanuel Kote, Osebonsu, Nuruddin name. Na we are actually. Na download that post. Yes. But what I was told, Asari might be on the bench. Asari is likely to be on the bench for Ochina. Why I cry now Asari Kramba? Yeah, Asari Kramba. More Hano. Season a baby over behind the side. And Hano man in Trani baby. Fuseni Saku on the right side, John Tedeku. My body Mukutao. The Eminkuta member. Michael Che Jamana is part of the team. Bernard Sumwa is part of the team. Richmond Opoku is part of the team. We need the Mukutame. My focus was more on the starting 11. I just have to give you the starting 11. I'm almost starting from bench. Sheriff Mohammed. Sheriff Mohammed is also part of the team. Wow. And you are this year Baba Sports Stadium, but there's not much to celebrate this season. And then my biggest worry was the issue of lateness. And surprisingly, you're here So let's just hope and pray that it won't repeat itself again. Bye bye.